You might want to start checking your messages sometime. Stuff's hitting the fan over at Chandler. Everyone and his uncle's trying to get in touch with you. They're even harassing me now.
I don't care.
Since when?
Since I've got a family to salvage.
You're kidding. I gotta hand it to her, Jack. As stories go, Erica's is pretty out there.
You're telling me.
Well, that doesn't mean it isn't true. I mean, you both know we've seen far weirder than this in this town before.
What?
I'm presuming the doctors at Oak Haven have seen far weirder, as you say, but they're not letting her out.
So, what do we do now?
I don't know. They're not allowing her visitors. I was hoping maybe you could help me with that, Tad.
Have no fear. You just follow my lead, and your time in here is going to zoom by. Now, this arts and crafts class, for example, we always have so much fun.
We?
Me and my friends. They're your friends, too. Now that I think about it, oh, how wonderful. And there's one now. Yoo-hoo, M-Chan.
Marian.
Erica, my darling. Well, who are you visiting?
She's not visiting. So, I'm J. Dill, in case you haven't cracked the code, and you know what that makes you. EK.
No, it doesn't.
Marian, how are you? Well, darling, I'm a lot better than I was the last time you saw me.
Oh, that's so good.
And then, of course, you know my poor dear Stuart.
Save that for the private counseling time. Oh, well, and of course, here's another of our posse. I'm sure you remember A-Chan.
How could she forget?
How could I possibly forget a person who tried to kill me?
With a knife, no less. Sound familiar, Erica? Gosh, I still can't get over it. All of the grief I get for stabbing you, and then you turn around and do the exact same thing.
Not quite.
So my blade was bigger.
I'm talking about your sanity, or lack of it.
Oh, and you're just, what, taking a tour of Oak Haven today?
My circumstances were completely different than yours. Completely unlike psychotic you.
Do not call me that.
Oh, okay, sorry. You still prefer to be called Crazy Annie?
No. We are all friends.
No, this woman was never my friend.
Do you hear her? You are in a mental institution. You might want to cool it with the above-it-all attitude.
I would put you both in a freezer if I could. Kidding. No, we just all need a refresher about the rules. Discussions about past transgressions are forbidden. This is a place where we move forward. So, if you get angry, take it out on a hunk of clay. Although you're probably more macrame kind of girl, aren't you?
A macro, what?
Oh, darling, you remember we had those hanging plants in the 70s with all those twisted knots in them?
Yeah.
So, we would make such a good team, EK. Like when, you know, that time we buried your pill-pushing doctor in your backyard.
And I'm the psychotic one?
He was not actually dead.
Oh, well, that makes it so much better.
Yeah, wait, focus. We could put out a line of our own dolls. Dylan Kane Designs. All right, fine. Kane Dylan Designs, we'll go with that. As long as my name is next to yours, I am happy. We'll make a killing. What? It's just an expression.
You know, Scott, you don't understand because you don't even have a girlfriend.
Well, last time I checked, neither do you.
I've got AJ. And my son means everything to me.
Oh, JR, you got a real interesting way of showing it. I got a tip for you. The secret to family bliss is not found at the bottom of a bottle.
Did you get that off of a fortune cookie?
Okay. What is wrong with you, JR? You got your shareholders freaking out?
I don't care. If you want to make a run at the company, you got my blessing.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Yo, I don't give a damn what you believe. I don't give a damn about you. Or the company or anybody else for that matter. I just want my son back.
You had him. JR, that's just it. You had him. But maybe everything's a little foggy now ever since you fell off the wagon.
I'm open to something.
Good luck.
I hope so. I just talked to Jesse, and a friend of mine works over at Oakhaven. He owes me a major favor. He says if we run down to the courthouse and file an emergency brief on Erica's behalf, then by hook or crook, he'll get you in to see her.
With me as her lawyer, I should have thought that. That's great. Thank you, Tad.
Great. That is fantabulous.
Yeah, there's only one hitch. I'm going with you.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Your creativity just radiates, EK. Is that just not breathtaking?
It's beautiful, Erica.
Emma has made more complicated artwork at school.
H.M.?
I'm just saying.
All right, so tell us all the G about everybody, about my Amanda and little Trevor.
Oh, I just don't know.
How could you not know? Amanda's a world-famous model.
She was a model, not anymore.
Look, I was out of captivity for just about 5 minutes altogether. I mean, I had no idea, no way to catch up.
And why was that again? Oh, right, because you stabbed someone. That's never gonna get old.
I, for one, don't need any gossip because Scott is really wonderful about visiting me when he can.
Oh, that's nice for you.
Yeah.
Considering he's never come to see me.
Well, maybe you should have weighed that outcome before you decided to sleep your way through his entire family.
Wait, this.
Oh, no. Ladies, look, they're going to take away our glitter if we don't behave. This is supposed to be relaxing, therapeutic. So, go ahead. Tell me about everybody at home. Tell me about Amanda.
She just told you she doesn't know anything.
Well, maybe she does. Maybe she has some tidbit that she could offer. I am starved for news in here. Oh. Well, someone thinks she's too special to be a part of our group. I see.
Whatever. Good riddance.
Erica, the first few days are the scariest.
No, I'm not scared. I'm impatient. Waiting has never been my strong suit.
What are you waiting for?
For Jack to come to his senses. And when he does, then I am going to be out of here in no time.
JR.
I'm here to see AJ. Don't even think about telling me no.
Jackson, do me a favor. Why don't you go on ahead? I'll catch up.
Yeah, see you there.
You know, Crystal's upstairs. And if you have anything to say to her, I suggest to start with, I'm sorry.
I'm here to see my son.
Yeah, I heard you the first time. Are you sober?
Why don't you break out a breathalyzer then?
JR, that's the last thing I want to do.
Right. You'd rather just give me a lecture on what a screw-up I am. We'll save it. I got the memo, loud and clear.
No, son. I don't think you did.
Opal told me you were down here.
You just couldn't wait to give me a scolding.
Actually, I think I'll let you do the talking.
I'm sorry. For barging in here when I was drunk and grabbing you like that. But you really couldn't see where I was coming from?
You can't just leave it at I'm sorry.
What are you
Really?
talking about? My wife left me for another woman.
Marissa is not your wife.
And she's keeping AJ from me. I'm not the one who messed up here.
Oh, really? What do you call down in a fifth of whiskey, JR?
Therapy?
Okay, can we all just try to calm down?
No, you know what?
Please.
I didn't tear up my family.
No.
Marissa did.
You are being ridiculous.
I'm being ridiculous.
Yes, you're being ridiculous.
Dad, were you really?
That's
You're gonna do
enough.
this for-
Hey, bud. I missed you. Sorry about, all the yelling. Dad just got a little out of control.
I think maybe you should leave.
Not without my son.
There. What do you think?
What is it?
Well, I call it best friends. Forever and always.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Janet, darling, it's lovely.
I think it looks like a blob. A colorful blob, but still a blob.
Must you always bring everyone down?
I am just talking about how I feel. Isn't that the drill in this place?
Why don't you talk about how you feel a little more quietly, Annie?
Time's up. Out to the exercise yard.
We didn't get our full hour. This isn't fair.
Hey, I'm just a messenger.
I, for one, would very much like to get some fresh air.
No, Miss Kane. You stay here. You have something scheduled.
Ooh, wow. That doesn't sound good. If they start strapping you to a table, just fight for your life.
What's this about? Sir?
Do not want to do this here. You understand? Just do us all a favor. Go home and get some rest. I'll talk to Marissa and bring AJ by your place later on. Please.
Yeah, okay. Hey, AJ. I'll see you in a bit. All right, over at the house. We'll play some video games. What do you say, huh?
Are you all right?
I'm not the one you should be worried about. Thank you for talking to him. I think you're probably the only one he'll listen to right now.
No, thank me just yet. I told him I would bring AJ by his place later on. I mean, if it's okay with you, and if it is, I give you my word, I will be there the entire time. Is it all right?
Of course it's all right, as long as you'll be there.
I don't want to go.
What'd you say?
I don't want to go see Dad.
Where's AJ?
He's not feeling so hot.
He looked fine to me.
Yeah, well, it came on pretty quickly. Could have been the waffles, you know, sometimes.
Let me guess. Marissa said no, so Crystal jumped on the bandwagon.
No.
I can't believe I left him there. I can't believe that you're keeping him from me.
I'm not doing anything of the sort. JR, your son didn't want to come.
He said that?
I'm sorry. I think he's just a little too freaked out.
By me? Come on, that's insane.
JR, look at yourself. Can you blame him?
You're doing it again.
Doing what?
I needed saving from my father, so you're gonna save AJ from me.
That's not true.
Because I'll tell you something, he doesn't need saving. What he needs is to get away from that crazy woman that he calls his mother.
What do you think you're doing?
Report to your kidnappers. I've got a team of lawyers ready to descend. I am gonna get my son back.
Not like this, you're not.